welcome to the Evil Popcorn Podcast, Children of the Popcorn. You've got the Baron here with...
Vanessa, and I play Soxie, the Salacious Spectre, Perth's own horror host.
Welcome, Soxie. So we've got a film here that falls probably a little bit outside our normal bell curve of the horror genre. It is still heavy drama. There are some deaths in it. So it still has that little blurred heart of darkness that we do like. So the film is called When Autumn Falls, or When Fall is Coming. I believe it's got a couple of different names. And it is a French film by François Ozon, and it is not due to come to cinemas until this very week, the 31st of July. So we've had a bit of a look at this ahead of the screenings. So, Soxie, what were your initial thoughts on this?
Well, just before we get started, I'd like to thank Rialto Distribution and Ned & Co. for setting us up with this wonderful screener. My initial thoughts, I tried not to watch the trailer. I did watch the trailer after I watched the film. I found the trailer to be very different from what the film itself was, which
I would say not representative, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's parts of the story I think are very relevant at the moment, considering certain crime in the news lately. It was very funny. I was at the cinema the other day and the trailer for this came on and everybody started laughing their ass off.
Nice. Yes, it would certainly be very topical at the moment.
Yes.
So, yes. Did you have any preconceived notions going in?
I tried not to. Like I said, I tried to go in with as cold as I could. Yeah, I knew it would be a drama. I knew that there would be some sort of dark part to the story. I definitely found the characters quite interesting and their dynamics and things. I thought that especially the grandmother in it, she was very, very well acted.
Yeah.
She was very good. I really liked her backstory as well and the complexities of her, considering I don't want to spoil it, of course, but you'll when you see it, her life has been very colourful.
Yeah, colourful's the word.
Yeah. Like I said, drama's not entirely my thing, but for what it was, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
What did you think?
I think that's Michelle Giraud.
Yes.
Yeah, playing Helene. So, yes. I also, like you, I didn't watch the trailer until after I saw the film, so I had nothing going in other than the fact that it was a French film and that it was a bit of a drama. So I am not what you would consider the biggest fan of dramas. I like something with a bit more punch, but this kept my interest. I really quite enjoyed it. It's not something I think that would go up on my favourite all-time films list, but I don't feel cheated I'm cheated of that time having watched it. The cinematography was beautiful. I really enjoyed the fact that they didn't have too much intrusive music. With dramas, it can be really like intrusive if they decide to make the music another character, and they didn't in this, which I appreciated.
I also very much liked the fact that, again, without giving away too much, not everything that happens is shown to you. So there's a lot of, you fill in the blanks yourself with your mind, which is very interesting. And I think for those who enjoy reading might actually get a bit out of this, because you do have to sort of imagine bits that you didn't see. So it's interesting. Yeah.
So, there is a bit of stuff that happens off screen that you are then filled in on, and not necessarily in that American exposition dump kind of way. Like it's little, like the going through the forest and picking up the breadcrumbs, trying to get the witch. So yes, but like we said, François Ozon is the director. Not a lot of English language material that François has done. It was also written by François and Philippe Piazzo. Also, not a lot of English language between them, but like some really nice work. The characters felt real. The relationships felt real. So yes. A little bit of admin about the film itself. It is 102 minutes long, so not quite 2 hours. It is in French, so there will be subtitles. The budget was 4.8 million euros, which is about $5.5 million US. And the box office so far, obviously it hasn't opened in Australia yet, is about $6.7 million. So it has already made its money back, which is great for a film like this.
Absolutely.
Now,
and I would like to point out that apparently it is very loosely based on a true story.
Yes.
You may have seen this. Yes. So the director, a while ago now, his auntie went out into the woods and she collected some mushrooms and she made a meal, and everyone got sick the next day except for her, because she was the only one who didn't eat. eat it, and the director always thought that maybe she was trying to kill everyone.
Yeah, maybe. Like that's never happened before or since, surely.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, yeah, perhaps in Korea somewhere.
Mm.
Yeah. So I did make a couple of interesting notes here. I liked throughout, like I did put here mushroom poisoning topical.
Absolutely.
But it's more fantastical elements, like the seeing of people that are deceased and all that sort of thing gives that feeling of a sort of ethereal feeling to the film, where not necessarily supernatural, but it could go in that direction. And the other note that I made is all of these people are mad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I did mention earlier on there are a couple of deaths. So it still kind of fits. There's dark deaths in this, which forward the plot. What did you think? Oh, no, that's a spoiler.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I will say that there are subjects of grief and loss in this. If you are going through something at the moment, this may not be the film for you right now, but 100%. For those who can deal with that sort of subject matter, you may quite enjoy it.
Yeah, no, 100. I would agree wholeheartedly. The landscape and the setting becomes a character in itself. Like her house and garden and the forest nearby, it's all beautiful. Like it was all obviously shot in France. And the people are, none of them conventionally attractive. They all have character rather than having to force a character out of someone very pretty.
Yeah.
What did you think of the kids acting?
I thought it was really good. I thought he portrayed, as again, without doing too many spoilers, he's a kid, he's bullied in school, he's going through a lot of heavy stuff at home, and I think he portrays it quite well, honestly.
So that's Pierre Lotin playing Vincent Perrin, who's the child throughout, and he's there is a slight time jump towards the end where you see him as a slightly older person. I think he's played by a different actor.
I believe so. I'm not sure who that is offhand.
I may have got that name wrong, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll get. No, I'm incorrect. So Garland Erlos plays Lucas Tessier, Lucas is the grandson, and then there's Lucas Tessier at 18 years old, played by Paul Beaurepaire. Nothing to do with tires, Australians. So, where do you think this fits in cinema?
Oh, that is a good question.
I would put it squarely in the drama camp. You could argue that parts of it are horror with the unexpected deaths, but it is firmly drama for me.
Yes, I think it's a drama for me as well. I actually read someone else describe it as a thriller where you don't see the thrills. I guess I could maybe agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a drama with aspects of maybe the paranormal.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Because there are kind of ghosts throughout the film. Now, the reason also earlier that we said that there is already box office for this, it opened in the US and Canada in April. So that's why there is already money for this. So yeah, but it's opening in Australia this week. Let's see, 1 hour 44 minutes. Filmed in Donzy in Nièvre in France. There's no real goofs or trivia. The real sort of trivia is what you've already brought up, which is obviously that François Ozon had a similar happening that he heard of. And a lot of the people in the film have already worked together on various other things. So yeah, not an awful lot about this in the outside world, so to speak. Yeah, we can't really cover the plot. This opens in Australia.
No.
I don't want to do it. If you've seen it already, if you want to have our international children, great. But yeah, we have yet to see it in Australia, so we won't be doing the plot. Maybe we'll do the plot again at a later stage once it's opened, something like that. But look, I would like to score it, maybe because it's not strictly a horror, we'll steer clear of our normal, like the popcorn scale. But I mean, still 1 out of 1 to 5 kind of works. And if we are to follow the normal process, the current aggregate score for this, I'm just bringing up, once again, we are doing live Googling, children. The current aggregate score for this, oh no, don't enable ads, go away. Okay, so the current aggregate score for this is a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
So we're looking at a 4.5. Is that right? No, 4.8. 4.8 out of 5 is the aggregate on the internet for this at the moment. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Where does it fall for you?
Oh, for me, as a drama, I think I would score it as a 4, honestly. As someone who's not huge on dramas, like you said, it held me. I didn't get bored with it. The characters, I really liked the way that all the actors gelled well. Their characters just worked together and solo. Yeah, and I really appreciated the, if you could call it, paranormal sort of aspects to it. So it's a 4 for me.
All right, good. Look, I'm going to probably sit at about the same. I'm going to sit at about, as a drama, sit at about a 4. I liked the little bit of darkness that it had. I liked the deaths, which is a weird thing to say. And I liked that they didn't call out the supernatural elements or the fantastical elements as weird. Like, it was just a part of the world. Like, she just, when the person that is being visited is sitting in the car, she's just having a conversation with this person that isn't there. It was lovely, and the actors did a great job of it. I thought it was wonderful. But yeah, I'm going to give this, for a drama, I'm going to give this a solid.
Fantastic.
Yes, and yeah, look, as Soxie said earlier, thanks to Rialto Distribution, Ned & Co. Go and see this. It's starting in Australia on the 31st of July. If you've already seen it and you're overseas, that's great. But if you haven't, search it out. It's not a waste of your time.
No.
Yes. Have you been watching anything particular? Have you got anything to shout out for?
Yeah, well, I was lucky enough to head on over to Luna in Leederville over here in Perth. I attended the media screening for The Friend, which is, again, a bit of a drama. Mm-hmm. It's about a lady who has a friend passed away, and chaos entirely takes over her life because he leaves her his pet dog. And this thing is massive.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a beautiful story. You're going to need tissues for this one. It's a real tearjerker. It's beautiful. Bill Murray is in it. He is absolutely fantastic in this role. He's only in it a little bit, but he definitely takes over all of his scenes as he does.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, and I also attended at the same cinema the media screening for Together, which is I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It is more of a dark comedy with horror aspects than it is a straight horror. There's quite a bit of body horror in it, of course. I really enjoyed it. I hope that we get to talk about it more on the pod at a later date.
I want to see it.
Yeah, it's worth your time. I think it's different.
Okay.
And what about yourself?
I've started watching the new Stephen King TV series, The Institute.
Nice.
It's really good. We're 3 episodes in at the moment. That one, I believe, is being streamed. I have too many streaming services.
Never enough.
Yeah, well, yeah, there is. More free streaming is what I say.
Absolutely.
So it's currently showing in Australia on Stan, so I'm watching that on Stan. So yeah, support Australian streamers is what I say. Yeah, so it's a Stephen King book that has been made into a series. People that are, what does he call them? Constant readers. People that are constant readers of Stephen King will know the Institute as the place in the various books where the children with telepathy and telekinesis and pyrokinesis go to learn to use their powers. So featured heavily in Firestarter, and should have featured in Carrie, but I don't think he included it at the end of it. But yeah, so it's deep in the Stephen King lore. So it's really good. Really quite enjoyed it. And I got to see the media launch of the new Fantastic Four movie, which is really good.
That's awesome.
So yeah. But look, I think that's it for those. Have you got any plugs?
Yes, I am hosting the Perth Horror Film Festival from August 14 to 17 at the Backlot Perth. The program is out now on our socials, so look us up on Perth Horror Fans Events, and we really hope to see you all there.
Yes. Well, I'm deep in the middle of the Anywhere Theatre Festival at the moment. We did the This Is Your Trial show last weekend, and our first game of Sports Ball on Sunday night. We've got 2 more games coming up this coming weekend in the Anywhere Theatre Festival. We had a sold-out show on Sunday night, which is great. So yes, but look, I'll always call out Improv Queensland, Act React, IFWG Publishing, and Supernova. For Mr. Popcorn and the others, I will also call out Evil Corp and Escape Manor, and Ipswich Little Theatre. I know Mr. Popcorn always likes to call them out as well. And plugs?
Yes, for those in Western Australia, if you have any big events coming up, you can hire us all at Dr. Scary's Horror Mazes, you can call 0414 956 410.
Nice. All right, Soxie. Well, a quick game is a good game, as we say in sports ball. So do you want to do a sign-off?
Oh, thank you again for having me here. It has been a pleasure.
Excellent. Nice to have you. And go to bed, children. Go to bed.
Whoa.